Hey, hot stuff.
We're back.
Yes, we are.
We're back today with something from Adam Marks, I believe.
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
Wonder what prompted us to put these on.
I just wonder why you're sitting there stroking yourself like that. It's a little bit weird.
Yeah, it's not going to be one of those videos.
I hope not.
So we're back today with this Chilli Mafia, which of course is Mr. Vikkis.
It is indeed.
Yeah, King Naga Carrot. This could be a warm one.
Yeah. I think by the very nature of King anything, we know King Reaper is hot. King Naga is likely to be quite hot as well.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just to give you a clue as to how warm this may be, this here is the clue, you know. So yeah, he's not known for his sort of sorbets and things like that, really, is he? He's known for his chili products, and Adam does make some very warm chili products.
They are very good.
Oh
very
yeah,
warm chili
excellent
products.
quality, but they can be toasty. So I've learnt to kind of believe in his heater meter,
Yes.
and on this one it says hot. It's not right at the top. It's not extremely hot or deadly or whatever it is he calls it, but
It's hot.
It's hot, so it's going to be a warm one. So, what do we have in here? We have carrots, 67.7%.
UK carrots, to be precise.
We have vinegar. We have 10% Naga chili.
That's quite a lot. When you hold the jar up and you look at what 10%...
I'm going to refer you to that again, which is hot. Rapeseed oil, sugar, vinegar. Is that 2 lots of vinegar? Ooh,
yes.
interesting. Fenugreek, paprika, coriander, salt, mustard, and spices. Now, Adam's very renowned for his Indian themes.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking this is going to be similar. I can see the coriander there. We know the fenugreek's in there.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's going to be along that kind of theme.
Yeah, I think the carrots, I'm expecting that with, you know, when carrots are cooked, they become very sweet, don't they? Sort of the natural sugars come out. But I'm thinking, you know, that paprika with the carrot, we already know that works because we do we do a dish that's I can't even pronounce it.
Albondillas.
Yeah, something like that. Which are Spanish meatballs, and that's in a paprika and carrot sauce. Effectively, it's like shredded julienne carrot, isn't it?
Yeah, I did wonder actually what the cut was going to be for this, whether it was going to be diced like a kind of pickly chunks,
yeah,
or whether it was going to be
like julienne shredded, grated.
You know, wasn't quite sure what to expect, but you can see in the jar there, it looks like pickly type chunks.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. It can really change the way that you experience an ingredient by the way it's prepared. So if you shred carrots or grate them, they tend to be a little wetter, so the way that they react with the other ingredients can be different. If you chop them up into big cubes, or, you know, like...
It's all about sort of the absorption, isn't it, that
yeah,
they have?
surface area that it's got to absorb stuff. So that could be interesting. Now, Adam knows his stuff. You know, he's thrown pans around the kitchen long enough to know that these things make a difference. So I'm interested as to what this is going to be like as an experience as we eat it.
Bring it on.
So, best thing to do, I suppose. Crack
Ooh.
Oh,
That's packed in, isn't it?
wow. It's like, this is what you would get if you crossed David Dickinson with Branston Pickle. Orange chunks, yes, because it's carrot. Oh, that looks cracking.
See, I was trying to come up with some kind of
Smell it.
bargain hunt themed comment to come back with that, and I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it at all. Ooh. Oh, you can smell the chilli.
You're getting those Indian aromas.
Yeah, the Indian aroma is a nice kind of like a sharpness from the vinegar. But I'm interested to see how sweet. Oh, look at that.
Yep, this is chunky. Right.
And it's interesting actually, it's quite a, I don't want to say a dry pickle, but it's not got like a huge amount of oil floating on top.
Yeah, there is oil in there, but it's not floating around all over the top. You do need some in there, but it's not overloaded with it.
Wow.
So we have
Quite a large spoonful.
ambitious spoonfuls here.
Oh, I'm getting the paprika now. Now it's out, the fenugreek's coming through. And getting that sort of that carroty smell, which obviously, you know, it's the main ingredient, you'd expect that.
Yeah.
But that becomes more pronounced once it comes out of the jar, doesn't it?
It does. It does. I smell the mustard as well.
Yeah.
Interesting. Right.
Right, let's give it a go.
Cheers.
Now that's not what I expected at all. That is a lot more pickly, isn't it? I think it's not quite as sort of the acidity levels that you would get from a piccalilli, but it's more that side than sweet, isn't it? But it's a really nice kind of balanced vinegar. It's not like excessively vinegary. You've got the sweetness when you chew the carrots, that starts to come through. I got hit with the fenugreek and the coriander, sort of flavour-wise, as I went through that. And then it was like this zap of heat that just went all round the edge of my tongue and then went to my throat. So it kind of did exactly the opposite of what I would expect Naga to do.
Wow.
But that's got a punch. That would, I mean, that would be cracking with poppadoms. Or if you've got quite a cream-heavy curry, so, you know, like a korma or a pasanda or something like that.
Yeah.
Bit of that on the side of it, or with your poppadoms, would really, really cut through the richness of that. But that's a really interesting pickle. Absolutely not what I expected.
So, Indian spices, fenugreek, coriander. I expect there's probably a little bit of cumin or something in there as well. You get that, but it's toned right down with the carrot. If I had to pick one word to describe that, it would be refreshing.
Yeah, piquant for me.
It just refreshing, because yes, you've got a little bit of oil in there. It needs it.
But it's
has to
not
have it.
oily, is it, at
No,
all?
but it's not the main consistency that you're getting in your mouth. It's a chunky Indian flavoured thing in your mouth until you start chewing and you start biting into the carrot. The carrot is sweet. It's cooked perfectly.
It's got a nice little bit of bite to it, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
so there's some texture there for you to chew, but it's not
It's cooked
hard,
perfectly, and it just sweetens the whole thing. I could see that. Do you know what? I could see that being used as like a, like a keema naan. What is it? Culture naan that they put the
vegetables
veg in.
Yeah, that's normally carrot, isn't it, and things like that goes into culture.
I could see that being used for a warm.
It's
naan
interesting.
bread.
It's almost citrusy, isn't it?
It's really, really quite clever, and that would be why it got 2 stars in a Great Taste Award. Wow, that.
So I'd almost use that in a substitution for a lime pickle, because it's got the same, like I said, it's not a vinegariness, it's almost zestiness.
It's got that kind of fresh aspect
Yeah.
to it. Yeah.
Totally not what I expected.
No.
Totally blown away.
I'm really taken aback by that. That's really something quite special. Really, really
Isn't
good.
it weird how you kind of have a bit of a preconception of what you think something is
Well,
going to be like, and then how it can be presented so
when
differently?
the first 2 words in the title are King Naga, I was thinking, oh God, I'm going to burn again, aren't I? It's got a nice heat to it. It's that Naga heat.
Yeah.
Back of the throat, front of the tongue. It's round the mouth. That would be the oil helping it travel around.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think hot is a fair rating. What would you give it? Heat-wise?
3, I would say.
Yeah, probably a 3 for me. It's hot.
Yeah.
You wouldn't give this to a beginner. If you like a bit of chili,
I think you'd enjoy that.
you'd
definitely.
love this. Yeah. It could be a way of getting your older children to eat their veg. So, mrvikkis.co.uk is where you need to go, and I always say this for his website: make yourself a cup of tea or coffee, get yourself a bag of crisps, settle down because you're going to be there a while. He's got a good range of products there.
Yeah, I would do it before you eat as well, because you're going to be hungry afterwards.
Oh yeah. Obviously he does stylish attire as well. Yes.
It's just looking for an excuse to stroke yourself again, aren't you?
I am, yeah. So, yeah, I think that's quite enough from us for now, though.
Absolutely.
Thank you ever so much for watching.
Hope you enjoyed it,
Take care.
and we'll see you in the next one.